The right kit changes everything. With the right kit, you're ready for anything. United, connected, unstoppable. Whatever your sport, we are your sporting partner. Creating your kit your way. For every team, for every challenge, for every aspiration. Feel seen, feel ready, feel part of the team. Kit on, game on.
Clifton Rugby Club, it is Clifton College versus Kirkham Grammar School tonight, the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game, all in support of A Life for a Cure, and I am right in the middle of the warm-ups. Kirkham Grammar School getting ready off to my left and Clifton getting themselves ready off to the right. This game, every single year somehow, feels like it is dramatic, and for once we've got a dry, warm evening. I'm not wearing several coats, I've not got a hat on, it's because it's brilliant, and the stands are absolutely bouncing as a result of that. We've had loads of action already. We've had both schools with their junior teams out on this very field. We've had loads of other schools competing as well. It's been a real festival of a day so far, and the big one is just about to come. It's a 7:30 kickoff, but don't go anywhere because we've got a lot to get through before we get underway with the game, not least a number of special guests, one of whom is going to join me, Michelle Bresnahan. Michelle, how are you?
I am excellent, thank you. Thank you for covering. As you say, it gets better and better. It's just unbelievable.
It really is, and it's such a special evening. I mean, I've already said the weather's certainly helping us, but always a special evening. Tell us a bit about how the evening came to be and what it's become.
So in 2010, we lost our son, Ryan Bresnahan, of meningitis very suddenly. He just turned 16. He was a sports scholar at Clifton College, and his friends very clearly wanted to have an event to mark his spirit and his passion, his competitiveness, his banter, and that with the schoolmasters at the time, they've all gone, obviously, in those sort of 15 years. They've created this, and as you say, it's just got bigger, better, there's more passion, it is a wider audience every year. We've got 4 schools taking part tonight, which is just fantastic. So that they come along, they know Ryan's story, and they completely buy into the evening. It's fantastic.
It really is. And tell us a little bit about A Life for a Cure, obviously raising for Meningitis B, but you've raised a phenomenal amount of money.
Yeah, and it's purely by events like this, very sort of low-key, but very passionate events. So we've raised about £625,000. And that keeps growing, and what that money gives us is that platform to raise awareness of meningitis in young adults. Ryan was 16, and lots of our community didn't know that meningitis affected young adults, but it's actually the second at-risk age group, and that's super key. We do a lot of awareness around students going to university, so now really September is my busy time. As soon as A-level...
I know that feeling.
Oh, exactly, yeah. As soon as A-level results are out, we're on the radio, we're saying be prepared, know the signs and symptoms, get vaccinated, and look after your friends as well. It's not just about you, it's being aware of meningitis, to protect your friends as well.
And every year you go and visit the schools that are participating. You were up at Kirkham Grammar School last week, was it?
That's
or a fortnight
right.
ago?
Yeah.
How does that day go? What's the message to them?
It is just, I cannot tell you how welcoming they are, number one, how respectful they are, and how much attention they pay to Ryan's story. I went there 3 years ago, and I literally do assembly and then get the train back. But that 4.5 hour journey is worth every second. The message is, please come tonight, it's fantastic, don't miss out. But it's also just saying, right, what happened was obviously a tragedy, and I wish obviously I could turn the clocks back, but it did, and we so want some good to come from it. So just to kind of listen to Ryan's story, and you could hear a pin drop. And I went into Clifton as well, and it's the same, and some of those kids have heard it since they were tiny.
They have, and it not only is it an important and a special story from a Life for a Cure point of view and in terms of raising awareness about meningitis B, but also it's an important community aspect. I mean, I've been hanging around in the bar beforehand, just doing my notes, don't worry, but it is packed full of old boys, and there's a huge community feel to this. It must give a great sense of pride in sort of Ryan's legacy that you've been able to create what is one of the biggest events on the school calendar.
I mean, pride. I wish there was another word that kind of said that in a bigger way, because the pride is unbelievable. And actually, you forget how great it is year on year, and you come. But actually, I watched the stream from last year. Before I went to Kirkham, I wanted to get in that zone, and I watched it through. And the coverage, well done, congratulations, it was
far
fantastic.
too kind.
But Finn's commentary, the music, and what it reminded me of, all the cogs that take part in tonight to make tonight great. It's not just you, it's not me, it's not Matt, it's everybody. It's that partnership, and we've got so many partnerships that have made a Life for a Cure so strong and have made Ryan's legacy live on more than I could have ever hoped for, ever have wished for.
It's something very, very special. It's also always pretty special out on the field. It's always this drama every single time, I feel like. Do you think we're in for another one of those?
Well, Kirkham won last time we played them 3 years ago. So there's obviously...
There's a little something there, isn't there?
That to balance out a bit. But as you say, it's always extra super special, and it's so exciting. And the rugby standard is unbelievable. And I think with the stadium and everything, in a minute it will be full all around here. You know, people are queuing to get in the car park now.
People were queuing to get in the car park at about 5 o'clock this evening. I couldn't believe it. It was extraordinary.
I was actually on the gate early tonight, and it was brilliant. It was brilliant to see, because I never normally have time to do that, so that was awesome.
It's fantastic. Listen, Michelle, you go and get yourself settled into your seat.
Thank you.
You're not going to have to put a coat on this year.
No,
it's incredible.
I know, it's amazing. But thanks for the coverage, and I'm just going to do a shout out to everyone watching at home. Lots of the OCs, they're in London, you know, they've got super busy lives, but they include us in lots of it. And I know they're watching, and all friends and family who can't be here tonight, so I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone who supports us and has done so. I will just add one thing, sorry.
Quite all right.
It'll be 16 years next year since we lost Ryan, and he was 16 when he died. So that measure of time, I don't know how to put that in a clear way, but that's quite a hard... a bit of a, I don't know, wake-up call. I don't know what
feels like a landmark.
It is a big thing
moment.
that he's been is gone as long as he was here, and all that has been created in that time.
You've created something
awesome.
very special in his memory. I'm sure next year is going to be doubly special.
Yeah.
We'll make sure it is.
Thank
Go
you.
and get yourself in your
thanks
seat.
very much.
I'll take your microphone off you, and we will see you up there. Right, we are not very far away from kickoff, I don't think, because I can see referees warming up, which is always a surefire signal that we're about to get going. Ryan Bresnahan there, by the way, who is Ryan's mum, and who's put together this fantastic, fantastic evening. Now, I'm a little bit worried about my cameraman, because he's about to get cluttered by a kickoff. We are right in the thick of the warm-ups, but we're going to head over to the far side, where we're going to be able to hand you up to the commentary team in a few moments' time, but also where we might have more guests. We'll find out. We're sure to see a few Clifton players over the course of the day. In fact, Wilf Kemsley, who's up in commentary, is going to be joined by two of the old boys from last year's team. Indeed, the captain, Ollie Harris, is going to be up there with him. We're also going to be joined at half-time by some of the injured Clifton College players, and we'll make some good efforts to speak to some Kirkham lads as well, because they have got plenty to say. By the way, we are going to be live at Kirkham Grammar School, in fact at Preston Grasshoppers, but for Kirkham Grammar School when they take on Terenure College in a couple of weeks' time. So do keep your eyes peeled for that one. Preston Grasshoppers, one of the great venues in all of rugby. But I'll tell you what, Clifton RFC ain't too bad either, is it? It's a pretty special venue, it's a pretty special game, it's a pretty special day. Just to give you an idea of what sort of a standard we're looking at tonight, Clifton College and Kirkham Grammar School are two of the very best teams in the country. Clifton College went down to Sedbergh went up to Sedbergh, but lost out to them last week, but played fantastically well against them. They've also played this year against Harrow, Llandovery College and Christ College Brecon. They've had a bit of a Welsh tour and they were very successful down in Wales, and that is always the sign of a good side, because those are big Welsh giants, and Clifton tend to have a few Welshmen in the squad. But from my perspective, the really exciting thing is they've got a few Scots in the lineup as well. Keep an eye out for Glenn Gamble at fullback, who will be kicking goals left, right and centre, but also with some lovely running lines. You might remember last year I kept referring to him as being a bit like Kenny Logan. It skipped my mind completely that Blair Kinghorn exists as a person and is a much more appropriate example. He is very similar to Blair Kinghorn, so keep your eyes peeled there. Kirkham Grammar School, meanwhile, are looking like they are going to be very, very exciting. This is probably their toughest game of the season so far, but what that tells you is that they have been flying up until this point. So they arrive in hot form and ready to go. Massive games against Lancaster RGS in the first round of the Schools Cup. They were brilliant there. Wirral Grammar School have been beaten as well, Finborough as well. Some really strong performances from Kirkham Grammar School, who have Sedbergh next up. What a little run of games that is. Clifton College and then Sedbergh, that is big. Mind you, Clifton College is pretty challenging for them as well. After this, they face Hartbury College, then they face Millfield, Sir Thomas Riches and Wellington College. That is a pretty challenging series of games. That is the standards that these two sides hold themselves to. That is the level we're going to see tonight. I was speaking to Michelle there about how these games tend to go down to the wire, and they really do. Last year, it wasn't quite the case. Clifton College were sensational against Kingswood in this fixture last year, but prior to that, a last-minute victory against Millfield in 2023, last-minute defeat against Kirkham in 2022. We've had a tight one against Millfield pre-COVID, tight ones all the way through Collegiate, Bristol Grammar School. These games have tended to go right down to the wire. Will we get another one like that tonight? It remains to be seen, but we certainly hope so. Right, you can see over here, Kirkham Grammar School are really starting to go through their paces now. They've been practicing a few restarts, but now they are starting to fly through the big moves. Clifton College are still taking it a little easy. They've been practicing restarts, but it looks to me like they're just about to get going. These two sides packed full of super talented players. We've got internationals on both sides. We've got Sale Sharks players, Bristol Bears players, Gloucester Rugby players. The quality is going to be absolutely outstanding throughout the day. Sorry, I just got completely distracted watching the warm-up, such as the quality of the passing we're seeing. And that's something to keep an eye on, those centre partnerships. We've heard a lot about both centre partnerships this year. Arthur Scrace and Will Kelso for Kirkham Grammar School, Harry Giles and Logan Bowden for Clifton College, who are sadly without Will Moore, who's been a superstar in that centre, but Logan Bowden moves in from the wing where he's been excelling. So that is a real area to keep an eye on, because they are really, really powerful, quality centres. And we saw what that centre combination last year did with Victor Worsnip, the England international, in there for Clifton College against Kingswood. This year, that battle of the centres, you feel is going to be ever so tight and a really key part of this game. Likewise, the back rows where the two captains are going to be located. Jake Smith, the Bristol Bear, for Clifton College on the blindside flank, Charlie Bray, the England under-18 international, and Sale Shark at number 8 for Kirkham Grammar School. We have got some real areas of contest in this one, and it looks as though we're not too far away from kick-off. I can see physios starting to emerge now, and referees moving into the middle of the field. I think they're going to be speaking to their captains, and we're going to see if we can find anyone to speak to before we get cracking. We might actually see if we can speak to some of the young lads on the touchline and see how they're looking, because they've been playing this afternoon. We'll see if they're looking ready for a chat. I think they are, so I'm going to make my way down to have a little chat with these guys down here, because there could be some pearls of wisdom from those that have already been on the field. So I'm just going to weave my way through here and make my way down to these guys here. Hello lads, do you fancy a chat with us about your day so far? You sound like a man who really wants to chat. Hello, I'm Angus.
Nice to meet you, Angus.
What's your name?
Oscar.
Oscar, tell me about your day so far. You've got a lovely medal. What's it for?
The Ryan Bresnahan Memorial match.
Fantastic. You were playing earlier on today. What pitch were you on?
This one.
This one here. What age group?
Under 13s.
And who are you playing against?
Clifton.
How did it go?
We got battered.
Well, it's all about the taking part that counts.
It was fun. It was fun.
That's what counts. So how was it playing on a massive pitch, big long grass, huge dead ball area as well?
It's like the size of the under 9s pitches at school. Like you could fit 3 under 9s pitches in that dead ball area over there.
It's absolutely massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like massive. But
we need some kicks over the top tonight, don't you think? Because that ball's going to sit up there. People will be able to chase through on it.
that's what happened to us. They kicked it through and then just ran round and scored.
Well, do you know what? That might have been the tactic in your game. I think that might be the tactic tonight, because that's looking like the way to me for how to win this game. Who are we backing today? I mean, I know what you're going to say, but who are you backing?
I feel like Clifton. I think they might win.
It's very considered.
So I watched last night. I was bored, so I went on and I watched your guys' live stream of their match last year, and they had 16 Bristol Bears players. It said.
It would have been about 16, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like Clifton might win this one, but the Kirkham lads look big.
They do look massive, don't they? And you're at Dean Close, is that right?
Yeah.
Fantastic rugby school. Like, so Yo and Jones have come through there, haven't they? Testing your knowledge here.
Freddie Thomas.
Freddie Thomas starting at 6 for Gloucester.
Yeah. One of our school, one of our PE teachers, Freddie Thomas's mum.
No way. Well, no wonder he's good at sport, hey?
Yeah.
Right, thanks very much for talking to us. You are by far and away my favourite ever guest on camera. There we go. So there's a bit of support for Clifton on the touchlines, even from Dean Close rivals, because people know how good Clifton College might be. Well, that's genuine. That really is my favourite ever guest on a camera. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to see if I can speak to some parents or perhaps some people on the touchline. We'll see what their thoughts are. We're just gonna shove a microphone over here. You guys look like you possibly work at Clifton College. There we go. We're bringing you in. You work at Clifton College. Tell me a little bit about what this day means to everyone at Clifton College.
Oh, it's a really important, special day to support the Ryan Bresnahan and his family, and to raise awareness for meningitis. I actually manage the health and wellbeing team at Clifton College, so all of my team come up and support it from a medical point of view, make sure that we've got all the pitch side care and provision that we need in place. So yeah, it's a fantastic event for us all to get together as a college community. Certainly is. Enjoy the game. Thank you.
Right, we are moments away. Looks like Clifton Clifton's still out on the pitch. I'm just starting to lose my eyesight and can't spot them as as Oasis blasts away over the tannoy. Right, I found some other players to go and have a chat to. Can I grab 2 seconds with any of you lads? Come along. Freddie, by the sounds of it, yes? Yeah. Clifton College, have you been playing today or just come along to watch?
Yes, I've been playing against Ivy Bridge.
How did it go?
Yes, it was good. It was a good 45-17 win.
Very, very handy. Ivy Bridge, good side as well.
Yeah, very good side. They were quite tough, but yeah, good win.
What age group?
Under 16s.
Promising signs for Clifton going into next year then?
Yeah, very promising.
And what of the first 15, what are you expecting out of them tonight?
I'm expecting a very good game, hopefully a lot of tries, but good win.
Side's looking strong. Kirkham not bad though.
Yeah, not bad. It's good.
Faith in his side. Thanks very much for talking to us, Freddie. A lot of faith from the Clifton faithful. Right, Clifton College are going inside. Kirkham Grammar School will be following them shortly. We're going to make our way over to Wilf so he can talk you through the team sheets in just a couple of moments' time as we make our way up, because We've got a couple of little. I was going to say, I thought we might have someone else to talk to, but they've just done a runner on me. So we'll just wander up towards Wilf, and then we'll let him know that it's time to talk team sheets. And there are, as I said, some real conversation pieces on those team sheets. In fact, we better just step off to the side because we've got a couple of box kick returns being practiced. You can see there Jack Wilsden, Kirkham Grammar School scrum half, being supported there by the coach Dan Bibby. You might recognise Dan Bibby, coach there that's just getting an arm in the way of that high ball. Former England and GB7 star, an Olympian no less, and now running the rule over those Kirkham Grammar School backs. I'll tell you what, that box kick's a thing of beauty, but I hope we don't see too many of them tonight. We want a nice running game of rugby, don't we? We've got a dry track, it's firm. I've not even had to put my outdoor boots on because it's that firm and dry out here. Surely we're going to see some running rugby rather than the box kicking that we're starting to see warmed up, but it's good to see the quality of it. In fact, I'll tell you what, that is serious quality on the box kick. That's dropped about half a yard from the touchline, right in the box. Absolutely perfect. We are going to see some pretty serious players. Right, I am going to throw up to Wilf because I can see that he has got his co-commentary team assembled alongside him, and he is going to talk you through the teams for tonight's game. Clifton College against Kirkham Grammar School.
Thanks, Angus. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Station Road. As we've said, the home of Clifton Rugby Club. If you're just joining us, kickoff is due in about 5 minutes' time. It is a fantastic evening here, as clear as the skies get down in the West Country, but Kirkham claim that a blue storm is brewing. We will first have a look at the Kirkham Grammar side, which are trying to repeat their good form from 2022, the last time these two sides met, where they were victorious in the final play. Well, RFC face Clifton in National 1 in a week's time, and they may as well have come early because this side is stacked full of Sharks. In the front row, Sale Sharks Archie Blackburn starts alongside Lawrence Ogbonia of England under-18, who's made his debut down in South Africa in the summer, either side of Miller Anderson. Ollie Jolloff, another Shark in the row alongside Tom Carey. And Harry Marsh starts in the back row with Jamie the Bull Cope, backed up by the talisman and the captain, number 8, Charlie Bray, nailed on England starter at under-18. In the back line, Jack Wilsden starts at 9 with Kieran Milligan, the vice-captain, at 10. Josh Sumner, wearing 21, is on one wing with the Sale Shark Charlie Worsfoot on the other. Will Kelso, part of that under-16 side that made it to the national final in 2024, starts in the centres alongside another player who's flirted with England's selection, Arthur Grace, the vice-captain at 12. And at full-back, here's a throwback for you. Cole Cullen, son of the All-Black Christian, is over from Palmerston North until Christmas time. He takes his place at 15. And now let's have a look at Matt Salter's team, who are looking to reclaim the crown for a 10th time in the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game. We'll start in the front row with Joe Chambers and Evan Davies of Bristol, who are on either side of Ted Smith-Milne, who's just been called up for England training camp, the Gloucester hooker. In the row, it's Hugo Grange and Jayden Sullivan, who went viral a few weeks ago for his fantastic take against Sedbergh. And in the back row, it's Theo Prohl of Bristol, Max Jones at 8, and the captain, Jake Smith, who's been at Clifton College since year 9. Nico Valabona at scrum half, with Lewis Popple, who was on the bench last season, now starting at fly half. Zach Davenall Lovell, whose brother Finn started last year, is on the wing. He scored a hat-trick against Llandovery College earlier this season. And Vinnie Sims, who's up from the second team in to start on the wing to replace a few injured players. One of those is Will Moore, the Bristol centre, who's been replaced by winger Logan Bowden, who now starts in 13. Big shoes to fill for him alongside Harry Giles. And at 15, perhaps Clifton's best player out there today, Scotland's Glenn Gamble, will have kicking duties from fullback. Well, what an outstanding set of lineups we have for you, but Clifton College have been heavily depleted in the last season. They lost 5 players to the academy system who graduated from upper 6th, and they're without 3 more today in centre Will Moore, prop Nathan Elliott, and back row Noah Williams, who will all be speaking to Angus at half-time, as it's first the Clifton substitutes following the Kirkham substitutes, and then the players will soon be out on the field. I've just got enough time to introduce my co-commentators, Ollie Harris and George Leyland, who both played in this fixture last season. Ollie, You know exactly what this game means to the college. How excited are you to be back here, breathing it all in from the gantry?
Yeah, I'm really excited to come back here, meet some of the old boys who have been here, who I was playing with last year, and we're all back supporting the boys, giving them best luck for this game.
You can spot the Clifton old boys by the beautiful old boys tops that they've purchased in that famous light blue and white. But first through the tunnel, it will be the Blue Storm Kirkham Grammar, led by Charlie Bray, a towering figure at number 8. And to a slightly frosty reception here, George Leyland also alongside me. George, that Kirkham front row is going to be crucial today for them. It's well, they're already without one Bristol Bears prop after you left the side, and also without Nathan Elliott. It's going to be a big day in the pack for Clifton.
Yeah, it's a very good Kirkham front row, as you said. I'm just hoping the boys can front up really well and take them on. I mean, it's going to be a tough one, but I'm sure we played with a few of those boys. They got a lot of heart, but I know the Kirkham front row will take a lot of stopping.
A lot of heart, and that's what Clifton College will need on show here today in this most crucial of fixture, not just in their sporting calendar, but one that holds so much importance to the school itself, the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game. And we will pause before kickoff for a minute of applause. Well, the applause wraps itself around Station Road, and the warm embrace of this wonderful community can be felt. The conditions are pristine. The stage is set for what is so often one of the most fascinating games of rugby to be found at this level anywhere in the country. It is Clifton College who will kick off from right to left in the white shorts, and that famous blue and white shirt again, Kirkham will receive in the dark navy. Charlie Bray will lead their familiar call. And now it's time. Ollie, how important in this game, which holds such headspace around the college, how important is it to get off to a quick start here?
I think it's massively important, going uphill as well. A nice quick try, a couple of points. If it goes through the post, we'll set the boys off early, set them on a good foot. That's very good for Clifton.
And it has come backwards to the captain, Jake Smith, with his first take of the day, and a big carry by the tight head, Evan Davis of the Bristol Bears. And Clifton have won back possession straight away, and they will meet fierce resistance in the midfield. But this is a perfect start for Clifton.
It's some heavy lifting, guys.
Davis again with a strong carry, shrugging off 2 defenders. Much easier said than done, and now they might go through the hands. Glamour on the outside, flicks it through the cat flap. Knocked on by a Kirkham Grammar player there.
Come back for the knock-on.
Oh, indeed, I think the first knock-on was by Kirkham, so it will be Clifton still in possession. George, what a start.
That's a great start from Clifton. I mean, just touching on what Ollie said, I think it's really important to sort of ride the hype of the crowd in the first sort of 10-20 minutes and get a quick start under their belt.
Carry that is by Evan Davis as well, which set up this half chance. I think he just knocked on in the contact, actually. Possession robbed by from Glenn Gamble, who's already looked bright. Blair Kinghorn-esque is the marker he has so often been attributed to. This the first scrum, big moment in the game.
You've got it, Joe! Yes, Joe!
And it's a good shot from Kirkham, but stable. And off the deck from Valembonna. Carried hard at first receiver. Forward stacked up down the short side.
What about that, Dan? What was that?
Oh, Smith-Milne with a strong carry. Dylan Bonner. Through the forwards again, that call of hammer. Leaving it to the big lads. Still through the forwards. Off fly half this time. Quick ball for Alan Bonner. Little snipe from the scrum half. Ball goes loose. Backwards from Smith. Wrapped up by Ted Smith-Milne. Sullivan. Strong carry by the second row. This is looking promising for Clifton College here. Smith-Milne finds an offload. Davis!
That's a brilliant try.
Great finish by Evan there.
Evan Davis with the first score. And Clifton College have fronted up against the sizable units from up north. And they've strong-armed them into the corner there. What a start to the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game. Clifton College draw first blood. This is a fantastic bit of work from the hooker, Ted Smith-Milne.
They use that blindside really well. A lot of numbers over Kirkham there, and then just good hands from Ted Smith-Milne. And a brilliant finish from Evan there.
Sticks out the strong arm as well. Just about gets away from Harry Marsh.
Dan, just have a with Kirkham in the midfield.
And this is a tough conversion, but it's the Scottish international Glenn Gamble who's going to try and knock this over from the tee.
We'll just have a chat, mate.
Oh, he's just taken a tumble there.
10 seconds, mate, okay?
And now he's only got 10 seconds or so. He's lost a boot as he's collided with the advertising board. And he still has the legs, but it's wayward to the left-hand side. Bit unfortunate there, Ollie, for young Gamble.
Yeah, hard kick, tough angle, but just to get that try is a really good momentum shift for Clifton, and now they get the ball back.
Oh, George, how about the diving finish in the corner by the tight head?
Fair play to Evan. To be honest, I didn't think he had it in him, but that's pretty special. He looked like Cheslin Colby out there.
Must be a front row's dream playing in a system that allows you to park yourself on the wing for a couple of phases.
Make sure, boys.
Yeah, that's the Salts' special there, letting the props be out on the wing.
The rugby league leaking into Kirkham's tactics, put the big men in a bit of space. As Bonnier makes a huge shot for Kirkham, and now it's their turn to contain Clifton here. Half a line break and the fend. Flick through the back door again. What a carry by Jaden Sullivan. What a season he is having, the second row. But Kirkham do just about get it back. It's taken on by Ollie Jolliffe of the Sale Sharks. Milligan. Whoa, what a shot! The captain, Smith.
He's been doing them all last season as well.
Forces Kirkham to rethink here.
Leave it, too, leave it!
Goodness me, Miller Anderson hammered back.
Use!
Box kick coming here. Good pressure by Smith-Milne. Oh, it's just been knocked backwards. It's Popple who chips it in behind. Kirkham well set, Wilsden.
Take him back!
I think Jake Smith's taken a knock here on his shoulder, it looks like.
Clearance kick as the physio crosses the field. It's off the chest of Gamble, but it's going to be called as a knock on. So Gamble forced to turn over, and that may be a huge loss for Clifton College. It looks like the captain, Jake Smith, leaving the field.
You got captain down, boys, okay?
Well, this is an unfortunate spill here. Just bounces up unkindly, but indeed, Jake Smith has left the field, and that's a tough moment for Clifton.
Who's Lewis?
That's a huge loss for Clifton, especially defensively. Jake Smith all last season was putting in those mash shots even a year up, so yeah, tough loss.
Lewis Popple, I believe, has taken the armband in his absence.
Yes, I'll move out your way, mate.
And it's a very early introduction in the game for Raphael Trio, I believe, has come on in back row.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Hold!
Or in fact... Oh, penalty at scrum time! It goes Clifton College's way.
One, straight down.
Well, that's a big moment in the game for them. George, talk us through it.
Yeah, it's a very big moment. I mean, it's a very good place to get a scrum pen as well. If Glenn can pop this into the corner and get some good territory. Just was over on Evan's side, on the tight head side, just Kirkham loose head going down there. But yeah, very good from Clifton to keep that momentum going.
Don't mind me, just double checking that it is in fact Raph Trio who's come on at 17. Big shoes to fill, the Clifton captain off in the opening moments. From the line out, they do have possession, and Popple Picks out hard runners here. Oh, that's crossing if I've ever seen it, unfortunately, there. Logan Bowden just got wrapped up there with Gamble. Ollie, that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's they go to that play quite a lot, and usually it's on the hard line. Just Logan ate up his line and went offline a little bit there, but I'm sure they'll run it better next time.
Kirkham will hit the corner. Plenty of distance on that kick from vice-captain Kieran Milligan.
We use blue on the line.
Plethora of outstanding fly halves have come through at Kirkham.
White, use the edge, okay?
It was Ollie Davis who starred in the victory in 2022. Such tight margins, 19-17 on that day.
Hold.
Last year, a bit of a blowout in Clifton's favour. We're hoping for a closer game this time. Lovely little duck under the tackle there.
Rib's good. Rib's
Stripped
good.
by Sullivan. Clifton College have it back.
Off his foot, play on.
What a start to the game for
Off
James
the foot.
Sullivan.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's a great player, Sully. He plays.
Gone back to Kirkham instead. And then more mess at the breakdown.
Offside on the ruck.
But offside, that's such a tough call.
Sorry?
Sullivan with a good steal, but then just lost it straight away again. But
It was unlucky one.
still a good start in defence for Clifton. But a couple of penalties on the bounce, and now they're in the red zone. It's another good kick. About 5 metres out, Kirkham with their best chance of the game.
White, use the line, please. White, use the line.
Well, here's the rip. Oh, indeed, no, it's just loose from the back of the breakdown this time, and unfortunately, never retreated Jay Chambers. Here goes the Kirkham maul, and they are rolling, and the ball is cleanly collected at the tail. There's the secondary shot, and they are over. Unstoppable.
Good
Kirkham crash over from close range.
9.
George, there's no stopping this from 5 yards out.
No, very tough to defend. I mean, Kirkham stay in it very well, and then once they feel the corner go, all the weight just went through. Clifton can't really do much about it. Very hard to defend that one, yeah.
And in the end, I think it's scrum half Jack Wilston who's come away with the score. Not sure how to feel about that after the forwards did all the work. Regardless, Kirkham are level again and now have a chance to take the lead. Here comes the kick from 5 yards closer in than Clifton College effort a few moments ago. What a start to the game. It's a good strike. And it's straight through, and it's 2 points on the board for Kirkham, who go in front. Ollie, what do you make of this opening 10 minutes or so? It's been a rapid start to the fixture.
Yeah, I think it's been brilliant, especially for this game in front of a big crowd. It's good back and forth sort of game. So yeah, it's going well so far. Just hopefully sways more to Clifton's favour in the next couple of phases.
Jack Wilston with the reply, and Milligan puts Kirkham out in front. Well, it's just come loose there, and this time it's been collected by Kirkham from the kickoff, taken in by Jamie Cope. Wilston shaping for the box kick. Plenty of height on it, but not a lot of distance, and it's been almost reclaimed by the captain Charlie Bray, but instead knocked on. Now Clifton College will have possession from the scrum.
White ball.
It looked like an awful kick to be underneath, Ollie. Not sure any fullback in the world will want to come forward for that.
I never like them. I always just shout short. Hopefully the forwards pick it up. But yeah, never a nice one to come run onto.
Just there, right, boys?
Having another look at this, though, from a fullback's perspective, Charlie Bray found himself with a lot of space here, and he could have well taken possession back for.
Yeah, you got to catch him. You got to hit him when he catches that ball right away there.
So a good early scrum for Kirkham, but then a penalty in Clifton's favour from the opening 2. And again, it's a good drive on the far side from Davis of Bristol, but a nice move has opened up here. Oh, lovely hands out wide from Candavidan Lovell, who's now breaking another tackle. That Candavidan Lovell, straight over the ball goes Kirkham, who nicked it back. Fine play from both sides, a lovely move to see Zach Candavidan Lovell away down the right and then sticking his head where it isn't wanted. Kirkham win possession back.
Great run from Zach there. Obviously taking tips from his brother Finn, learning how to run down the wing properly, scoring try, stepping inside.
An outstanding Roslyn Park as well for Clifton last season.
Boys, you're on the 10, please. White,
That's
you're on
a
the 10.
fantastic turnover as well, though.
White, you're on the 10.
Well, this is a great break. Still slipping through the tackles here.
Yeah.
And then right over the ball is the vice-captain, Arthur Grace of the Shale Sharks, and he's stolen it back. Made it to a couple of England camps last season as an under-17.
I got 12.
This is second year nailed on in Kirkham's centre. Overthrown at the line-out, and it should come Clifton's way. And it's some nice soft hands from Milne, from Smith Milne. Unfortunately knocked on.
Blue ball.
Hopefully we can have another big scrum here from Clifton. The scrum's been going really well so far.
It's on that far side. Evan Davis having his own way at the moment.
Yeah, just here, mate. Yeah, just here. Yeah.
And it makes you wonder what the game would be like if both Bristol props were available. But at the moment it's Ogbonnia holding his own on this near side. England under 18. Made his debut down in South Africa. Not an easy place to go and make your international debut in the scrum.
Probably not a worse place to go, to be fair. Scrummaging against the South Africans.
Stand up, please. Yeah, that's both, boys. Okay, we need to both be stable, please. Okay.
Clear from the referee.
Remember, we're not going to go anywhere until we're
on both
stable.
sides.
We did this kick off, didn't we?
Well, gents, you're both playing here at Clifton this season. It's a fantastic venue for this event. A great ground, even if the grass is a touch longer than we used to, and the dead balls might have a few extra yards in them.
Yeah, it's great playing here, especially with Matt Salter being the head coach of Clifton as well. He's transitioned really nicely into the first team, so yeah. Played here last week, it was just a lot worse weather than this. So yeah, hopefully it holds out for these boys.
Tough weather and men's rugby, a real step up. But indeed, it's a beautiful evening here. This is the best weather they've had at this game for years. Early September in the West Country is not an area to travel to without your umbrella. Kirkham scrum, very stable this time. Wilston digs it out. Charge down! Fantastic work by Nico Valabona. But nice hands out wide, and Kirkham is still flowing.
Leave it out wide.
It's a great shot out wide.
Wilston. Ogbonnia, shocked by his opposite man, Joe Chambers.
No, he hasn't.
Another carry over the gain line from the front rower. And again, they go to the toe. Milligan puts it in behind.
Backwards!
Kept in play by Glenn Gamble. And Gamble returns fire. And plenty of yards on that kick to boot. But some good territory for Kirkham. Good game management.
Good backfield management there from Glenn, stopping the 50-22. Sending them a bit further back. That's a good outcome for Clifton. They'll be happy with that.
Mark there.
Was an excellent kick as well from Milligan. He's got some boots on him, and I think they've assessed the conditions
Numbers,
here.
Please.
Prime for long boots in behind. Big line out
for
Anderson, and it's clean for Kirkham. Marsh.
Careful with him, careful.
Almost completely wrapped up there by Max Jones. That back row have really got to step up without Smith. Penalty advantage though for Kirkham, and Scrace with a strong carry. Clifton caught offside.
10 white offside. 10 white.
That's Lewis
offside.
Popple, newly crowned captain in Smith's absence, who's given away the penalty. Just a few too many of these, and in crucial areas as well, in that middle third of the field.
Yeah, you don't want to give away a penalty there. They'll stick you straight in the 22 and then probably go back to their drive and almost scored a try last time, so avoid the penalties in that sort of area of the pitch, really.
Well, Kirkham have had a fine start to the season. 64-7 they took down Lancaster Rural Grammar School last time out in the first round of the Cup. They were unchallenged against the Wirral Grammar School and then put 38 points past Finborough as well. This is certainly the highest quality opposition they faced, but at the moment, after going behind early, they've wrestled back control of the game. And here we are again, where the first try was scored, a line out 5 metres out on that far side. Again, it's well claimed by Jolliffe. And there's plenty of movement in there.
Same more, same more.
And this time it's the hooker in possession, looking to drive over Anderson.
Out, it's fine. Right, that's once.
Clifton are all over it, and finally that's once from the referee. Great defence from Clifton, but they can't let up now. Right in the corner.
8, you've come in from the side.
Penalty
8 white.
at 5 yards out.
8 white.
In at the side is the call from Max Jones. But George, that is fantastic defence.
Yeah, that's really good from Clifton. Doing a bit better once it rolls there. The boys are hitting it as it rolls and not letting it just spin over the try line. So good defence, even though they've conceded a penalty there.
Oh yeah, no worries, that's fine.
Just a pile of bodies there, but the referee well placed to spot it. And with that where he started.
Yeah.
Miller Anderson with the throw.
1, you need to take that step, mate, please, thank you.
Goes Jolliffe, good contest to have made a real mess of things there. Good work from Sullivan, but Clifton out of the frying pan, still very much in the fire. Driven back into the breakdown. Bonnier at the base. Denied entry this time by Clifton, but he's just about over the gain line. Clean ball for Kirkham at the base here, and again they go for it.
Yeah. Ball's available, ball is available. Let it come, ball's available.
Bonnier. There's 4 men to hold him up, and short is the call. Desperate defending from Clifton here.
7, take a step. Short!
Short again is the call. This time it's out the back. What can they create? Oh, slipping through the tackles. Good drive from Scrace. They still want it out wide here. Scrace in the backfield this time.
That's a great
Dummies
tackle.
the offload.
Great tackle from Raftigillo, I think.
And indeed, it's a crucial tackle from Trio. And a maul is called, and now they might be able to hold it up here. Trio all over it. Clifton win it back.
Brilliant set of defense.
Massive defensive set from Clifton there.
Sullivan getting stuck in. Glenn Gamble at fullback all over it as well. And as you say, a mighty defensive set.
Scrum, white ball.
Solly adding his weight there, helping Raftigillo out. That's brilliant from the team there. Fighting for every bit.
Well, there is Trujillo just trying to keep a hold of Scrace. Look at him there, just getting all over him.
Yeah.
It's a big evening for Raf Trujillo. Brought on in the early stages after the captain and the talisman, Jake Smith, went off with a shoulder injury. What a first half he's having. That's a crucial turnover. And this scrum even bigger. Bonnier really going to go for it here, but held up by Clifton. Oh, ball on the inside. Always backwards. Heart in mouth moment for the touchline here. Trio. Good carry. Drag towards touch, but Clifton keep it in play. Again through the forwards. They've got to settle down a bit here, Clifton. Gain line carry by Hugo Grange. Inside is the call, so the box can hit to touch. Villabona. It's not going to make it. It's going to be reclaimed by Worsfold. Cullen floats it over the top. Great ball. And look at the acceleration from Sumner. What a tackle. Chopped down at the first time of asking. And a turnover. Goodness me, what a defensive set from Clifton. Twice they've kept Kirkham out in promising positions there. And that turnover, well, that just takes the biscuit. What a fantastic steal.
Size 4. It is, yeah.
Good movement of the ball there by Kirkham, but again, brilliant D from Clifton, getting to that edge and the turnover as well, getting them further up the field.
Good whip from Cullen, especially with a size 4 ball in his hand. They've just changed it over because it was too small.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, mate. Okay.
Yeah, it was a great
pass. What a steal that was. First, the chop tackle to bring down Sumner.
Boys, you're on halfway, please.
This was looking really dangerous. It's Ken Davenal Lovell with a fantastic stop. That is a miraculous dig out.
Lewis Popple, number 10, getting in there then.
Rare to see you fly half, but his body on the line like that. But you love to see it, George.
No, it's your mark.
We played with Pops last year. He absolutely loves the contact.
Hold.
Good take by Sullivan at the tail. It's a Kirkham Mall themselves this time. Milne Smith, good line from Jones, and he gets it on the return. Ted Smith Milne, I should say.
That's fine.
Oh, good hands. And now Gamble can open up. Gamble through the first tackle. Still going, Gamble.
Good, well done.
Plenty in blue and white to support.
Yeah, advantage.
Valabona.
Yeah, thank you. Advantage.
Penalty advantage. Trio brought down by Ogbonia.
Yeah, thank you.
Valabona.
Dan, keep the mark.
Popple out the back. Good soft hands to keep the attack alive.
Well straight in there.
Villabona. Smith Milner. Kirkham all over it. Villabona back to the open side. Still with a penalty advantage. Davis chopped down.
Come back for the penalty.
No advantage coming. This is much better from Clifton.
Really good carry from Evan there in the width. He's having a great game.
One blue offside. One blue.
Archie Blackburn just called offside this time. He's having a tough night up against Evan Davis, the first half try scorer. And penalty called. Glenn Gamble looking to add to his tally this season. Ollie, what do you make of that call?
I think it's a good call there, obviously down by 2 points, so put them ahead, give them a bit of momentum going into the game. I'd back Glenn to hit this, so yeah, I think it's a good call.
I think you would back the under-15s to slot this over, let alone a Scottish international.
Yeah, you'd
15.
hope so.
To the half.
But not be too hasty here. So it's Glenn Gamble, Scottish under-18 international, played on the wing in the Six Nations, played on the wing in this game last season as well. We're going to put Clifton in front for the second time. He hasn't got all of it, but he's done enough. 8-7, Clifton College lead.
5-3, perfect, thank you. Yeah.
They'll look to get straight back out their half now. Playing uphill, want to be staying Kirkham's half the whole time, put them under pressure.
11.5 minutes to go in this first half. It's been just as tight as we were expecting. Two sides on the back of outstanding seasons last year, looking to live up to some huge performances. And it's an excellent kick again, really deep from Kieran Milligan. It's an excellent carry in response.
Never on the ball.
Hard line from Smith Milner.
Leave it now for good, well done.
Villabona through the forwards. And now he'll shape to box the scrum half.
Yes!
Hung up into the night sky here.
That's a great kick.
Station Road. What a take.
Release.
As you say though, George, great kick. Certainly has relieved the pressure. Now they've got defending to do.
50-22.
Hammered back in behind by Kieran Milligan. 50-22 is on, but it's just short of that margin. Still an excellent kick.
Yeah, very good kick from the 12 there. He's been having quite a good game. Good game with the kicks, especially the one that almost went in behind Glenn earlier.
So the early tactics emerging for Kirkham when in that middle third, they're just going to hammer it back.
Yeah, I think when you're playing downhill, you've got to make the most of it, really. Pin them in their corner.
There is a slope from left to right here at Clifton Rugby Club. Good line out. Oh, not straight. Called it too soon.
Scrum.
Now that's a close call. George, what do you make of it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really. Really good tempo from Clifton there in the line out. Just quick call, but once the other team compete, it has to be straight. So
Mark's here, boys. Okay.
There.
And it is on the outside shoulder of Sullivan. You hope he got a bit of stick in the camp after the TikTok edit put together of him. Take off the kick-off against Sedber. It's done some good numbers.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of stick. They put quite a few photos of him in the comment section as well.
Yeah, they did. And they didn't pick great ones either.
No, they didn't do very well.
It's Grace at first receiver. Out the back for Milligan, over the top, but it's going to bounce into no man's land. Good take from Sumner, who puts in the fend. Sumner gets away, steps on the inside of the last man. Last-ditch defending.
Needed to make that first tackle there.
Theo Prohl made a crucial stop, but indeed the fend has got Kirkham right in behind here.
7 blue, yeah, 7 white. Leave!
And it's Prohl who made the tackle.
Take a step.
I think it's been penalised here. Pick and go! Sniping through! Charlie Bray, the captain, has scored Kirkham's second score and puts them in front again. Well, it was penalty advantage coming. Theo Prohl made a fantastic tackle, was then called offside, and you cannot stop a man like Charlie Bray from 2 yards out. I mean, this is fantastic defending to begin with, but just not enough in the tank, Ollie.
Yeah, they looked pretty knackered there, but it was good chase back from Theo. Just big boy going over the line, not much you can do about that.
Charlie Bray, who was one of the bright sparks in a very difficult summer session for England down in South Africa. Famously losing to the likes of Georgia in that run of games. Charlie Bray had a good tour, and he scored here for Kirkham. The captain, and from a similar position to the first kick, was nudged over. This will take Kirkham Grammar School 14-8 ahead. Certainly has the legs. Just wide of the right hand upright. So the score remains 12-8. And this is just a bit of quick thinking from Bray.
Well done, boys, good team.
Certainly not out of touch though in this first half, gents.
No, I mean that was really good quick thinking. I think the Clifton boys thought he was just gonna do a usual pick and go, and he sort of went really close to the side of the ruck and just caught them off guard there.
Another teasing kick-off, but it's taken well by the captain. Put down by Trio in the end.
Now,
straight through the breakdown come Clifton, but
he's the 9. You can't play the 9.
Playing the 9, of course. The most protected species in world rugby. And it's going to be a penalty in their favour.
Yeah, you can never touch a 9 there.
Milligan searching for touch again. It's another penalty in that middle third of the field though, Ollie. And it's another good position for Kirkham to build from.
Yeah, straight off the kick-off as well, that's not a good one. They've just scored and you've given them another penalty. You don't want to be doing that. And then a good kick as well, to be fair to him.
Trio's a braver man than me to take on Charlie Bray upright like that.
Hold.
Good line out. And it's a maul at the tail as well.
That's once.
No movement, so Kirkham are going to have to dig it out here. It's Grace. Hard line. But it's a good strip in the tackle to rip it away from Harry Marsh.
Good shot from Theo Prol there, just to dislodge the ball. Really good.
Second very important tackle from the back rower.
Good marks here, boys, okay?
Yeah, nice little double up. Theo and Max going in there. Done well.
Those two need to have big games, as we've said already.
Boys,
with the captain,
let's keep it up, please.
Jake Smith, having left the field with a shoulder injury just minutes into the game. Such a shame with the injury problems that Clifton have already had this season, missing the likes of Will Moore and Noah Williams, another back rower.
Set! Yes, please.
Good scrum from Clifton this time. Come flying through. Penalty.
One blue, driving in. One blue. Yes, your penalty. One blue, driving in.
Joe Chambers doing well. He's a lower 6 just joined this year. Putting a good fight up against the England under-18 tight head there.
I'm pretty sure, mate, but I'll have a look, all right? Yeah, you're
well, I believe
Og
Bonnier has actually left the field and been replaced by Fergus Hales, the young Sale Shark front rower. And it's he who has been undone on this occasion. But as you said, Chambers doing excellently well. This is a great platform for him as well, new to the school. Putting in a great performance in the absence of Nathan Elliott.
Boys, they're on the mark. You cannot step away. You've got to have that meter gap, please.
Another line out for the man on his way to the England camp, Ted Smith-Milner of Gloucester. Slipped through the fingers of the back, but here goes Trio. Oh, he's straight through! Ralph Trio steps off the left boot. He's up to the 22. Trio accelerates through the contact. What a carry by the substitute. Huge moment here for Clifton. Right before half-time. Slow ball for Willabonna. Chambers is up in the tarry. Quick pick and go from Grange. Inches short. Kirkham go hunting for it.
Clifton need to keep it quick here. They need to keep this quick, they'll score.
Another quick pick and go, straight through the centre.
Take a step.
Oh, this time they've done it.
You can't double move them.
Oh no, it's a penalty the other way.
Great break from Raf there. He was doing that in house rugby, running around the upper sixth with Zach Harver when he was in just year 11.
Moving on the floor.
That is a huge missed opportunity though, George, for Clifton after a great break. They were over the line, but double movement was the call.
Yeah, that's massive from Raf. Great carry there, but the boys have just got to be, they got to keep it quick, but you've also got to be patient there. Getting done with a double movement. It's pretty annoying, especially considering the field position there.
Well, here's the double movement as we saw it. It's in a crowd of bodies there. And there's just a second propulsion, unfortunately, on the deck. It's quite clearly visible. If we can see it, then that's a real problem for the referee. Great line out at the tail. That's a physical collision. What a hit.
Great shot by Max Jones there in the middle.
Still through the forwards come Kirkham.
Good.
Beyond that 10 metre, but you expect them to kick here. And like clockwork, put in behind by Milligan. But this time it's softly into the hands of Gamel, who can return with interest. Oh, it's just slipped through his hands.
Release.
So unfortunate there as he was looking to reshape the ball in his palms. They won't waste time here. It's into the backfield again.
Release.
This time contact taken by Milligan.
Use. No advantage, will come back for the knock-on.
Good hit from Ted Smith-Milner.
Knock-on, blue ball.
No advantage coming. It's uncharacteristic error in the backfield. Glenn Gamel.
2 minutes.
Hopefully Clifton can keep the scrum up here and push them off their ball. Should be a good contest.
Well, Chambers there seems to have the number of the new front row, Fergus Hales of the Sale Sharks. Here's that break from Trio. Look at the gas on the back rower. Could easily stick him out wide there.
Didn't know he was that quick, to be fair. He properly opened up there.
Really quick and almost created a great opportunity here as Milligan slips the tackle.
Great tackle, Harry Giles.
Giles just about gets a hold of him. Oh, it's another turnover on the deck. Goodness me, I think it's Condavenal Lovell that time who got stuck in.
More than his brother. His brother never did them last year.
Sorry, buddy.
Well, what a turnover, and a really important one because the momentum was just swinging back towards Kirkham. And a game as close as this, right before half-time, they had to keep them out there. Great kick as well in the meantime from Gamel.
Two really good jackal pens in wide positions on the pitch there. Really good from the Clifton boys. Just keeping them at bay.
Milligan threw a touch too easy there. Giles' great work to get back and stop him.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
And it's a line out for Ted Smith-Milner. Got some Scotland interest as well, just as England pick him up for the Type 5 camp. Overthrown off the referee, but not straight is the call regardless.
That's tough. Obviously, with the new rule that if someone else competes and it's not straight, then you're never going to win that decision with the ref anymore.
They've certainly tightened up on it this season, especially at schoolboy level. But a good hooker would say this is as much the lift as it is the throw, but that's just a touch too high.
You're never going to win that discussion. It's always either the lift or the throw.
One last chance then for Kirkham before half-time. Last play according to the referee. What a scrum by Clifton. Oh, penalty! Well, George, we knew the scrum was going to be a big decision. A big decisional set piece here. And it's got Clifton's way in the latter stage of this first half.
Yeah, that's another massive scrum from the boys. The front row have been absolutely brilliant this first half. Joe Chambers, huge from him. Ted's been very up for it, flying off the line. And obviously Ev's acrobatic finish in the corner. Yeah, it's been great start from the front row.
Yeah.
That's just a powerful push, all 8 getting through there. And this is an outstanding kick as well from Gamel to put Clifton College in the right areas here. They've got a chance to take the lead before half-time. This is the final play, and it's another line out for Smith-Milner. Kirkham have got good numbers in there, but there's no contest this time, and Grange has to offload it for Smith-Milner. Nice step from Giles, but he's well met on the gain line here. Clifton in possession. Villabona. Chambers. Good drive. Again, just past the gain line here. Slow ball. So through the forwards again.
Good.
Villabona. Oh, good step off the right, but chopped down. No, not held is the referee's call. Bowden continues on.
Ball's available.
Villabona wants it But it's through the forwards again. Jones, they've come straight through the scrum there. Charlie Bray to pick it up. Trying to go quickly there.
8.
Well, I think the ball just appeared to Charlie Bray, and
What's score, boys?
Ollie, you can't blame him for picking it up.
I mean, I've never been in that situation, but yeah, I think I would do the same.
Smith Milner takes it to the line. Smith Milner still going. Jones drives in again. Still short, says the referee. Clifton go a third time.
Boys have just got to be patient here.
Stop there.
A conversation to be had because the ball came loose and went back to Kirkham's direction.
I've got it on the ground, then knocking out of his hand.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Totally obstructed view, I'm afraid.
Boys, I've got it on the ground, it's bounced out of his hand, so it's going to be a try.
Try given!
And that's half time.
Well, they dove over. It was Kirkham who celebrated because the ball came loose, but on the referee's call, this hit the deck first. Let's have a closer look.
No, I'm happy with the time. That's right.
Try given, and it is Evan Davis who goes over from close range.
2 tries for the loose head, I'm sure you will not mind that.
Second try of the game for the Bristol prop, and at half-time, that's going to take Clifton out in front. Gammel has a great opportunity to add 2 more. We've already talked about it, but this is a game for the front row. Davis with a fantastic finish out wide, and then crashing over there. Chambers has shut down the scrum. Now Gammel with a chance to go 15-12 ahead. Here comes the kick from the Scottish international. Oh, it was always whipping away, but it's just snuck through the left-hand post, and that means at the break,
that's right, mate.
It's 15-12 that Clifton College will lead. Well, the ball went over there. Kirkham thought they'd won it back, but the try was eventually given. And it's a double for Evan Davis, the Bristol tight head.
Great momentum for Clifton there, but just before half-time, that's exactly what they want. Now they go downhill.
Well, George, what do you make of that first half? A great performance by Clifton, but they are still under pressure from this Kirkham side.
Yeah, I think they've done really well. Obviously, it might be my bias, but I think the pack stood up very well to the Kirkham pack, especially in the scrum, and then just winning momentum in key areas like those turnovers out wide and things like that. It's very good start from the Clifton boys.
Well, Ollie, Kirkham have got a very deep bench. We've already seen some of those substitutes in action for both sides. Are there a couple more loose cannons like Raf Trio hiding in the wings waiting for Clifton, do you think?
Yeah, sure. Clifton's always got quite good depth. I think who could come on? Miles Pierce-Lynch, I remember when he was year 11, he was always heard his name about, so he's quite a good player to come on in the wider channels, sort of centre player. And Jock Calder as well, plays a couple first team games, very good fullback winger.
Well, there's still plenty to come in this contest. A huge performance from Clifton in the first half, when at times the game almost started to slip away. What a fantastic game here at the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial fixture. And I'll throw downstairs to Angus Savage, who is pitchside.
I am indeed. Thank you very much, Wilf. I'm joined by Will Moore. Will, sadly out injured for this one, but it's some game out there, isn't it?
Yeah, physical battle. Kirkham look like they're sort of bringing the heat from up north, and boys come from well, so trying to see the second half all the time.
You obviously played in this game last year, and it's an intense atmosphere. Clifton came out the blocks fast, but both sides actually have dealt with it pretty well.
Yeah, well, obviously it's for a great cause, isn't it? Life for Kier, so it's nice to have the whole school down. It's nice to have the whole school down with everyone supporting, and boys are up for the occasion, so, and also a Kirkham, so what more could you want?
Yeah, and we've seen some brilliant stuff. I mean, Kirkham have been really good in the tight. We've seen them go over from close range a couple of times, but actually you boys down in this corner, Evan Davis a couple of times, and that great burst through the middle as well. Really looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, obviously Kirkham look good up front, big boys, obviously Northern, so. But our pack, they've got the fitness, so I reckon they'll go all the way, and then eventually Kirkham will crack and we'll come alive.
And how important that score just before half-time?
Yeah, massive. Like, look, the boys over there, but they're saying keep the foot on the gas, So hopefully we can get a good open into this first half now.
Certainly, it's a tough run of games for you boys. You've played some of the best sides in the country back to back to back.
Well, yeah, obviously Matt Sottle wants us to get the best fixtures going. Every week's a tough game. There's no easy out, so What more could you want coming over here and having that?
And it's always, for some reason, this game seems to be dramatic. Last year, a bit of an outlier.
Yeah.
It was a strong victory, but I get the feeling we're going right down to the wire again.
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously, Kirkham beat us a couple of years back, so nice to get our revenge now. But looking back on last year, yeah, it was a bit of a demolition. But you know, hopefully this year is more of a close contest.
And a quick word on the skipper, Jake Smith, having to come off. He looks absolutely gutted with that. Joining you on the benches now.
Yeah, gutting because he's had it for a few weeks now. He's made a big shot and then his shoulder runs away. Then, but look, it's a sport. You gotta move on with it, and then hopefully he'll be right for next week. But you got to manage it well, and then see where we go from there.
And we've got a special request from the touchline, so I'm going to get you to say this because it's a nice, easy one. Your hooker's name is Ted Smith
Milne.
Ted Smith Milne. Right, over to you, Wilf, upstairs in comms.
Thank you.
Well, that's fair play. I've been flipping between Smith Milner and Smith Milne. Good to know I can now drop that letter E. Slightly offended. Neither Ollie Harris or George Leyland corrected me for the whole of the first half, but well, we're back for the second. It's going to be a Kirkham kickoff. It's the boot that's been the big difference maker in this game so far. It's what's allowed Kirkham into those dangerous areas. And indeed, Ollie, George, this second half could still very much go either way. As you both know, having been a part of some of the most fascinating games in the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game in the past.
Yeah, I think first 10 minutes in the second half is a massive part of the game. Like, you want to get big momentum again, and as Clifton are going down, I think they've got a massive opportunity here, and especially scoring before half time.
Good
As
take.
we know from 2 years ago, anything can happen in these games, so you just got to keep on your toes and keep getting the points.
Well, it was a good take from Nico Villabona, and he returned fire at the first time of asking, but unfortunately, plenty on the kick, but it was straight out. And he was right on the 22, so just like in the first half for Clifton College, this time it's Kirkham attacking uphill, who will have an early chance to strike. It's another throw from Miller Anderson. Right to the tail, quick ball, Milligan, and then a hard drive by Jamie Cope. No tackle release there, unfortunately, and it's a penalty. Bit of afters as well on the far side. Kirkham man has his arm around Harry Giles, but he's straight back towards home colours.
Knees on the floor, then the rip.
Well, it was Clifton College took a penalty from this spot last time they had this position, but instead Milligan's going to shake to go to the corner. Different tactic, different change of angle. George for Kirkham.
Yeah, Kirkham obviously thinking back to the first half. They're obviously trying to back their maul. So we'll see if the Clifton boys can hold them out.
Right into that corner, which we can barely see from here in the gantry.
No ball. Ball, please.
Well, Alfie Halliday is also on in the pack now for Kirkham Grammar School at half time.
They can't go if there's no ball.
And there's no ball available for the moment. But this was the penalty here. It was a good tackle again. Fronting up physically, as we were discussing at half time, is what's allowed Clifton to lead in this game, because that's what Kirkham are known for, their physicality. And Ollie, at the moment, they're matching up.
Yeah, they're doing really well, to be fair to Clifton. I think that's quite it's a hard penalty there. When you're about to strip the ball and he just hits the deck, it's a hard one. But yeah,
ball over there. Let's go,
a bad area of the pitch to give it away, but nothing you can do really.
Someone get it off him, please.
Just waiting for a ball, George.
Yeah,
these things affect every level of the game, even fixtures as big as this.
Boys, surely there's someone on the bench that has a ball.
Waiting for someone just to chuck on a ball. Surely we've got a ball there that someone can just chuck on the pitch.
Plenty of Clifton sides were in action here today, and you can see on the hill in the far side the players of the previous games are all here supporting on the hill.
Size 5, yeah.
And the ball has been produced, so we will finally have this line out. Well, George, that slight delay might have an impact on how both sides perform here in this crucial moment.
Yeah, it's never bad to get a breather, is it? I mean, in the middle of a game.
Clean take, solid setup, and it's at the tail with Miller Anderson. Still moving, but laterally at the moment.
Collapsed.
Ball's collapsed.
Taken down by Blue.
but no penalty. So Scrace up the jumper.
Roll away, tackler.
Wilsden through the forwards again. Good carry by Fergus Hales.
Really good tackle there from Popple just to slow the ball down.
Wilsden. Milligan. Another strong carry beyond the game line. Kirkham edge ever closer.
Advantage, yeah.
Oh, it's a penalty advantage. Blackburn.
Yeah. Release.
Up to the 5.
Advantage, you got penalty advantage.
Out the back again here. Scrace, show and go. Into traffic.
Should have gone then, I think.
Milligan. Another lovely bit of delay on the pass. Wilsden through the forwards again. They're busy here. Offload available. No advantage coming.
Yeah, captain.
I think a card is on its way, unless Clifton can sort this discipline out, Ollie.
Offside.
Yeah, I didn't see the penalty, but it's hard. You can't give away too many penalties in this area of the pitch because, yeah, card comes out, penalty choice comes out, and they're not what you want.
As the referee says, next penalty in this area will be a yellow card.
Yeah, time's off, mate. I've let them have a chat. Okay. It's all right. Let's go then, boys.
Quick tap, straight away. Bray!
Short!
Brave defending from Clifton to keep out the England man.
Take a step, take a step.
Still again through the forwards.
Good team.
Oh, it's been nicked away by Clifton. And now the break is on. Surely they have to use it here. Whipped wide. And then chipped in behind. What a turnaround for Clifton. There it is again. Here comes the foot race. Bowden looking to get after it. Bowden drops onto it. The centre come wing.
Scrum.
Logan's done really well there. The first kick didn't go as deep as probably Dan wanted it, but that fly hack through has done really well for Clifton there.
Well, he's moved to outside centre from the wing to replace the injured Will Moore. And there was a bit of that breakaway spirit in this trial. Well, how on earth did the ball come Kirkham's way? Oh, it's just been put down. And what a pickup
I'm gonna go this way.
by Theo Prole of the Bristol Bears. And there's the first kick through. And the second one, it was Logan Bowden who got there first. Just knocked it on in the pickup. But not a good bit of territory there, 95 yards.
I'm sure they'll take that.
Well, that shows you everything you need to know about the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game, just how quickly it can change. Theo Prole, marvellous pickup from 5 metres out. The pressure to regather that and then to take it at a full sprint.
Good pace he showed there, going down the wing. Got outside the 10 as well.
Both the back rowers showing a turn of pace that was otherwise unexpected. And now Kirkham are really under pressure here. The scrum in the back end of that first half really went Clifton's way.
Set! Oh.
Wisdom with a feed. Straight down. Penalty Clifton!
Kirkham loose had just gone straight to his knee there.
That's 3-1. Next.
Don't have to be a Bristol Bear front rower to know that that was a scrum penalty.
Yeah, that one was pretty obvious, that one.
And 9, we said, it can't be behind me, remember?
Valabona tried to go quickly there.
1 knee.
Ted Smith-Milne.
Take a step, boys, take a step. Thank you.
He'll go quickly here, the hooker.
Come on, let's go, please.
Off he goes. Straight into contact.
On the line.
Try given. Ted Smith-Milne has somehow snuck over.
Ted's having a great game. Looks really fired up for this today.
Straight into a wall of navy blue. Well, here's the scrum pen first of all. Straight to his knees. Good spot from the referee.
Yo.
Smith-Milne not messing around here.
Wherever you're comfortable with, mate.
Crashes over.
Game for the front rowers. Boys won the scrum pen and then Ted finished it off as well.
Hat-trick of tries from the front row. Has Clifton in control. Glenn Gamble. To put Clifton 10 points clear. Off target, but they lead by 8. Game for the front row indeed, George. This is a great finish. Referee's got a good view of it, one that we don't have, unfortunately, there.
Whenever you're ready, tonight.
We were discussing
just make sure, boys,
Ogbonnia's minutes for Kirkham with an England camp on the horizon, but he's back on here in time to shore up the scrum. Kick-off from Milligan. It's fantastic again, but a good take.
That's fine, ball's available.
Hugo's been under them all night, he's done well.
Through the forwards as they look to build some phases here. Another carry by the industrious Evan Davis. Straight over the ball goes Anderson. Oh, he's got it.
Straight on the ball.
What a turnover from Miller Anderson. Kirkham have to stay in touching distance.
The tackler, straight on the ball.
Not the first time Clifton are going to be pinned on their 5. We'll see if they can ride it out again.
Well, we saw the end result last time Kirkham were in this part of the country, this 5-metre channel. They were turned around by an outrageous pickup from Theo Prol.
Mark's here, boys.
Well, this is the turnover from Anderson. He's straight in there. He's not the tackler, as the referee clearly said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, Kirkham have gone to this maul again and again. They've got to make this right. No contest. And it's a quick turnaround. And Kirkham are making great yards. They broke away from the initial push. And the ball's been presented back there. Ogbonnia. Oh, he's straight through. Ogbonnia's over. Back onto the field. And back amongst it again. Lawrence Ogbonnia.
Great carry from the tight head there. He just sort of picked it up and just ran straight over 2 boys. It's hard to stop him. He's a very big boy.
Destructive from Ogbonnia. Grange was hanging on, but he needed someone to hit high. Instead, the England under-18 tight head is back onto the field, and in big games, you need your big players to step up. And he's back on the pitch and amongst the scorers. And this is the kick from Milligan to put Kirkham within 1 point.
That's 30, mate, okay?
A pretty respectful silence, to be fair. And cut through by Clifton, but it will make no impact. Significantly more respectful than we saw in the Oxford Derby a few weeks ago, when they were not letting up, regardless of the place on the field. Ogbonnia with a great carry and a fine finish.
Oh.
And he's delighted with that one as well. So a kick-off for Clifton, their first of the second half. Lawrence Ogbonnia with the finish.
See if Glenn Gamble can get up and get under this one.
Oh, Gamble with a fantastic jump. It's a good contest there. It's just about come back Kirkham's way. Nice initial carry through a couple of blue and white bodies there. Ogbonnia wants it on the open side, and he's won a penalty advantage. Offside is the call. Penalty count is certainly on Kirkham's side, and it's going to be a yellow card here.
Yeah, you don't want that. Too many penalties coming in too little time.
Team offsides.
That's not good. That's not good for Clifton. They're losing
Yet another offside, and it's Theo Prol, another key back row player, who will leave the field.
I wasn't good at it.
Down to 14. Kirkham just 1 point behind. This could be a crucial moment in the game for them. That's their second starting back row player that Clifton have lost in this game so far. Milligan gets everything behind it. What a kick!
Great nudge that.
We'll use the line, mate. Yeah,
just an accumulation there, George. Too many offsides. I'm not sure Theo Prol has been done more than once so far. That's a tough call to take.
Yeah, I think the boys playing really well. Just if they can get the discipline a bit better. There's just been a few times where we've seen that Kirkham 10 especially has got a great boot, so they're just pinning Clifton back, and it's tough to win the game and tough to win and see out the game when you're getting pinned back in your 22 and even on your 5.
Evan Davis receiving a bit of attention there. They need to keep him in play. It's on hat-trick.
It's their mark. It's their mark.
Another big moment for Kirkham.
Let's go.
Another big line out for Anderson. Not straight this time. Well, there's something about Station Road that the hookers are not enjoying. It's another line out, not straight, George. And it's having a huge impact on the game, especially for Kirkham, where it's such a key area for them.
Same applies, okay, with the scrums, boys?
Yeah, it's very hard skill for the hookers to get right, but it's key in those areas of the game to give the backs a good platform to play on. Kirkham keep looking to go to the back of the line out to win the back ball to set up the strike play for the backs, but it makes it a harder throw.
No disrespect for Kieran Mudd, but that was a tight one.
Use it
now. Referee out in the middle.
What's that, Dan?
Oh, they've snuck down the blind side, and all of a sudden, Kirkham are over and will take the lead.
Wait, I'm having a talk.
Anton Gildea off the bench, the Sale Shark.
Boys, go away.
Sliding over to score.
Yeah. Okay. I've talked to my linesman, no try, out the tunnel.
Well, the try is given in the end.
Boys. Okay, so we're
going to have another look at that one.
Where's the mark here? Yes,
oh, indeed, it's back for the scrum.
Right,
well, Gildea, not sure where he's come from. Let's have another look here. This is the angle we need.
Crouch!
No try given in the end because it's come straight out the side for Gildea.
Set!
Yeah, wasn't quite too sure how he came to score that try, but looking on it now, it just spilled right out the side.
So. And it spilled out this time, but now it's Bray at the tail. What a carry by the captain. Gildea, the new scrum half. Nice ball over the top. What a take by Cole Cullen. Haven't seen too much of him so far. Cullen up to the 22, the Kiwi.
Leave it now. Leave it there.
Gildea.
Yeah, good. On the ball. Tackle release.
Fergus Hales driven back.
Ball out of the way. Advantage.
Oh, it's another penalty advantage.
Penalty.
What a line, but a fantastic tackle from Giles dispossesses him. Back for the penalty advantage. Ollie, the discipline is really the only thing separating the sides here.
Yeah, they're just letting Kirkham into the game really with all these penalties. Like, they've held them out a couple of times on their line, but just giving them a penalty, another opportunity to get back at them.
And this time they will go to the tee.
20.
And Kieran Milligan will have a chance to put Kirkham out in front. Not rolling away there is the call. Trying his best there, Smith Milne, but not quick enough for the referee, as Gildea was looking to go quickly.
Always a tough one getting stuck there underneath all the legs. Got nowhere to roll, really. Just rolled straight into the 9, giving away their penalty.
Dan Bibby onto the field during this kick to give some instructions to his backline, Arthur Scrace. Milligan. Oh, off target.
Drop out.
That's a big let off for Clifton there.
That is a rare error from the Sale Shark. Fly half and vice captain, 2 changes in the offing. On comes Rowan Edwards, the head boy, and Lewis Simpson of the Shell Sharks. Alongside him as well, Freddie Ferguson, wearing the number 9 shirt on the far wing. Plenty of changes for Kirkham Grammar School.
3 minutes.
Alfie Halliday also back onto the field. Fresh legs could be important here, Ollie.
Yeah, really important for them. Fresh legs in the late of the second half could give them the better edge.
And a fantastic little nudge. Well read, and the mark is taken by Gamble. That's fantastic work in the backfield after his pretty meaty drop kick from the 22. Clifton still lead by a single point. They are still down to 14 as well.
Brave from Clifton to go tap it.
Very brave.
Quick tap, but it's Trio again over the gain line.
Ball's there, ball's there. Don't play a 9 to let it come.
Ball's available here for Villabona. Oh, wide pass. A dangerous ball, but goodness, that's a good take out wide to keep it alive. And if he can stay in field, that's fine work from the winger on the far side.
Yeah, that's really well kept in there. I think it's Vinnie Sims on that wing.
Up from the second team in midweek where he was skipper. He was captain, Vinnie Sims.
Take a step, mate. Take a step. Use! No!
Here comes the box kick.
Well done, Nate.
Under little pressure, plenty of distance on it. And here's Cole Cullen. Cullen breaks the line.
Go on, Zach.
Cullen slips off another tackle, gives the pass. Shumner on the outside. It's a foot race. What a tackle. Ball back on the inside. It's Trio with a fantastic take, and it's been stripped by Clifton, and we're going to go end to end here. Clifton with the break this time. Fantastic work from Charles. Bray driven off the ball.
Great clear out there from Zach KL just to make sure they didn't get that scrap turnover.
It's basketball stuff here. And it's a penalty advantage now for Clifton.
Go for the hands here.
What a ball from Villabona. And this time it's Gamel getting on the outside. The pass goes to ground. And I think we'll come back for the penalty. It was an offside there. A secondary offside, I believe.
Yeah. 17 blue offside.
George Lloyd coming on there, just forgot to take his bib off, I think.
Yeah.
He's ready to go now.
Very keen.
Yeah, very keen to get on the pitch.
New front row.
This way, I think.
Penalty this time for
Yellow card.
Clifton.
Yellow card.
And the yellow card is back on.
Great pace and wrath there, stopping that Kirkham attack, and then turnover from Harry Giles straight down the wing.
Well, we said he could play out on the wing.
He's a very
Trio.
Very quick player, to be fair.
And indeed, he has kept out Kirkham there. What an opportunity that was. Well, goodness me. So this was the box kick originally that was returned by Cole Cullen with great interest. Son of Christian Cullen,
yeah, good
of course.
feet and pace there, get past Logan. But they've done good scramble D.
Oh, he's still going here. And then Sumner is caught by Trio on that far side. It was just another line out, not straight in the meantime. So it will be a scrum for Kirkham, following that Clifton penalty, of course, knocked into touch. Then Sumner caught by Trio, and then Clifton had it back again and looked like they were going to go the full length. Then they lost possession out wide, but back for a penalty advantage, and from then, a not straight line out. Kirkham with a scrum. No one really fancies possession at this phase of the second half.
No, very end-to-end game. I think Ted Smith-Milne's coming off here, I think.
It is
Not
indeed.
Sure. Yeah.
So Ted Smith-Milne,
For
Theo
Jacopo.
Prol has moved to hooker.
Jacopo coming in the back row.
Jacopo Giovanruschio.
And George Lloyd with the head tape on, has gone to number 8. I think he usually plays loose head prop, but they've obviously subbed him into the back row.
Very mobile, the front row these days. Gildea just about gets it away. Milligan through the midfield. Beautiful hands. Soft hands from Cullen. And now Kirkham stab it through. It's a foot race here. Will it pop up for Cullen? He leaves it instead for the substitute winger wearing number 9. Freddie Ferguson.
Great
what
finish.
a try
Great
by
finish.
Kirkham Grammar School.
Cullen's looking very good.
It's come alive in this second half. Cole Cullen from Palmerston North, all the way to the north of England. And this bit of handling just here is what opened them up. That's a fantastic ball. And then Cullen put it across. Stabbed ahead by Ferguson. And he recollected as well.
Yeah, good bit of skill there, little grubber through. Good decision making and a perfect little bounce for him.
Thought it was going to pop up for Cole Cullen here, but he left it instead for Ferguson. Well, we thought those substitutes might be crucial. A couple of them linking up there in the back line have turned this game on its head again.
That's 30, okay?
Crucial points here for Milligan, who missed from a promising position under the sticks a few moments ago. And he's not lined it up right this time either. And will Kirkham come to rue those missed opportunities? Another look at this try though, Ollie. This pass here, wonderful, under pressure as well.
Yeah, just drawing in Vinny then, he's left him. Nice little run in, and yeah, look at that grubber. Great grubber.
No.
Ferguson off the bench.
Make sure, boys.
One of 6 Shale Sharks players on the bench for Kirkham this evening. Freddie Ferguson amongst them.
That's good depth to bring in that, isn't it?
And Ogbono with a good carry. For Sale, for Kirkham I should say, under a bit of pressure. Easy to get the two confused.
Good carry from Charlie Bray there.
Anton Gildea hangs it up. going to be comfortable here for Gamel. Skips away from the first man. Oh, but put down as he looked to get his legs open up. Kirkham have it back. Well, it's a new look front row with Theo Prohl at its head now.
Theo Prohl's more of a hooker than a back rower, to be fair to him. Played hooker all last season, so I think he should be pretty
hooker as well.
Yeah.
Scrum's a lot better though, boys. Right, keep it up, please.
Gildare will feed the scrum off Bonnier back on there. The England tight head for Kirkham.
Just reset, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, get comfortable, boys. Right, let's take time. You're good. Come on.
Academy players on both sides of the tight scrum, so really could go either way here. But it's Gildare with the feed, or Kirkham.
Set, hold.
Solid enough for Kirkham here. Milligan, missed pass, Cullen almost through the hole. Straight over the ball there. What a turnover!
Jacopo, great turnover, great momentum shift as well for Clifton.
Giovanruschio, his first action of the second half. And it's a turnover for the substitute. Well, we talked about the depth of Kirkham, but these Clifton substitutes, they might not all be Sale Sharks, but they are well up for it.
Yeah, they're putting a good fight in there for Clifton.
Yeah, Blue, you're on the line, please. On the line, boys, right?
Still very much in the game. They trail by 4 points. It's been a forwards game so far, really, with that first proper backs move of the game bearing great fruit for Kirkham. And Freddie Ferguson.
For Clifton here, with the last few not being straight.
Prohl with the throw. Not straight again.
Commentator's curse.
Absolutely there, unfortunately, George. That's a second line out for Theo Prohl that hasn't gone to plan.
All right, let's go then. No, let's go.
And the scrum will be taken.
All right.
Again, it's just outside the shoulder. So, indeed, not straight is the call.
Yeah, the ref's been very hot on it today.
8 lower 6 on for Clifton at the moment, setting up for the good future next year.
Absolutely. We've got some work to do here. Scrum goes straight to ground. Penalty Clifton.
Just looked like the Kirkham loose head came across the scrum there and just collapsed.
It's a yellow card for Fergus Hales, who came on early in the first half. A couple of times he's been warned by the referee, and now it's Kirkham down to 14, just as Clifton were. He's putting a big shift with ball in hand, Fergus Hales, but under a lot of pressure there from the Bristol Bears front row, Evan Davis. He's gone straight to deck there, clear as day. And now a line out. Clifton looking to serve Kirkham a taste of their own medicine here. Blue Storm on the back foot. Fantastic counter drive by Kirkham.
Clifton just got to stay in it here.
Prohl has it at the tail. Prohl has slipped. No, it's a knock on. It's a missed opportunity of epic proportion, given how tight this game is going. But in the long grass here at Clifton, it could happen to any of us. Just a slip.
Yeah, see, under feet, it's been raining a lot, so the top layer just comes straight out beneath you all the time. I noticed it last week a couple of times.
Well, they need a new front row player, Kirkham. 6 minutes on the referee's watch.
Right, we'll have a look.
That's on the yellow card, of course. Not the game itself. So 8 in the scrum is the decision.
Knock on, scrum, blue ball.
Well, here it is. He just slipped there. He's piling on the pressure at the base of that maul, and then it just led up from underneath him, unfortunately.
Ready? Sorry. Time off. Let's sort ourselves out there. Time off.
A crucial breather for both these sides. It's been frantic the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, back and forth throughout. Both teams getting a lot of time on the ball, yeah.
Plenty of time in this game for it to go either way. Kirkham have got some clearance work to do here. Line out not straight.
Use it now, use it.
Gildea leaves it for Bray at the base of the line out. At the back of the... oh, it's a turnover.
That is a massive turnover.
Max Jones, unbelievable.
Max Jones has stolen it away from his opposite man.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what set piece they were running away from there. It was down a very dark alley. Full of blue and white shirts.
Called the scrum, obviously backing themselves here. Bold call.
Well, the last couple of line-outs haven't gone to plan. It's a great turnover. Not sure how Hugo Grange got out so quickly. Indeed, he's moved from second row to back row, so he was there to make the chop tackle on Charlie Bray. And now it's turned on its head. It's Clifton's moment here. Villabona with the feed.
Use it 9.
To the short side. Villabona gives the late offload. It's 21 on 21. And it's driven into touch.
You need to get outside the 8 if you're going to call that there.
Sumner taking on Yestin John. And he's been driven into touch.
Almost a Tom Bowen finish in the corner there.
Yeah, right, time off, boys. Just an injury.
Good D though by Kirkham, breaking out that scrum really early, making it hard for Clifton.
It's Charlie Bray quick off the back. And as you said, Villabona just didn't get outside his man there. Sumner was one-on-one with the new man, Yestin John.
Right. Okay, no worries.
And there's a player down for Kirkham in the meantime. So a slight break in play here. This game is on a knife edge. Clifton have been in this area for what feels like an eternity now, with a couple of possessions going both ways.
Yeah, it's been back and forth throughout. Like the scoreline's changing to each team. It's a good game to watch, good game to commentate on.
Indeed it is, but this is a huge moment. Kirkham failed to clear their lines from this position a few moments ago.
Been a lot of shuffling around of the pack and the Clifton team. A lot of boys playing, can play both positions, so really good to see.
But this is the moment in the game that completely defines it. A fantastic break from Cullen, hit across, and then across comes the back rower, taking on the starting winger, Trio. God, what a tackle.
Great
and
tackle.
Then ripped away in the next phase, and Clifton went the other end. Overthrown line out. Clifton College have it back again. In goes Hugo Grange. Surely now they have to convert from 5 yards out at the third time of asking in the Kirkham red zone. Down by 4 points. Grange with another carry. He's through the first defender. Oh, it's come loose. It's back into the hands of Lawrence Ogbonnaya. And Kirkham have their blushes spared again. Milligan, big clearance, but it's not going to find touch. Gamble, ball in hand. Oh, little show and go. Oh, but it's been stolen away. Kirkham have it back again. Fantastic exit from Kirkham in the end. And Gildea is going to pile on the pressure with a box kick.
Backwards.
Always backwards, and Gamble gets away from the first man. Oh, the hole opens up! Miscommunication! Gamble's away! Glenn Gamble one-on-one! Beats the last defender!
Good
huge tackle from Sumner!
Massive set for Clifton here now, just play
There's
on top.
plenty of holes opening up here, they've got to use the ball in hand! Kirkham are knackered, they're scrambling! Jones! Jones! Still denied!
No there. 19 blue.
It's another yellow card for Kirkham.
Is that going to be a penalty try as well?
Rowan Edwards, the head boy, has been sent off. Offside. But I'm not sure a penalty try is coming. Kirkham just didn't have it in them to get back. Goodness me. There was so much space all over the field. And of course they're already down to 14, so you can't hold it against them too harshly, Ollie. But now 13, surely this is the time for Clifton.
You've got to take your opportunity now. 13 men, there'll be tons of space out on the edge, or up the middle, just find a hole.
Well, Rowan Edwards, the head boy, has unfortunately been sent off. It's a quick tap, but the referee says, hold on a minute.
Boys, I'm not there, I haven't blown the whistle. Why are we going? Injury. Time's off, boys. I haven't whistled, I'm not even there.
Evan Oxley's come on wearing 14 for Kirkham in the meantime.
Take your time.
But what a defensive shift they've got on their hands here.
First yellow, yeah?
They're still a player down. So, with that delay, Kirkham Grammar have had the yellow card returned, but the second one, of course, leaves them at 14, defending 5 metres out. This is the 4th time Clifton College have been in this area in the last few moments.
Yeah, this is crucial that Clifton get a result here. They've had loads of entries into this position. They need to get a try.
2 players down, 1 for Clifton, 1 for Kirkham. Evan Davis on a hat-trick for the front row, in conversation with the referee. Couple of changes as well.
1, 2, 3.
Jamie Cope, the ball, back on for Kirkham at number 7.
13, 14,
Evan on a hat-trick looks very keen stood over the ball.
He looks keen as anything here. The Bristol tight head.
That's right. Yeah, boys, just calm down.
Well, Kirkham had possession here. It's not a bad box kick, but the hole that opened up between the centre and the wing was mad. Here comes the quick tap, though, for Clifton. Off goes Davis.
Short.
Denied.
Take a step, take a step. Good.
Lloyd, the substitute prop, playing number 8. Now they go wide. Little show and go from Pupil. Oh, he's been dragged down. Kirkham all over it. Leave it, says the referee. How close was that to a turnover? Another drive towards the line. That time it's Sullivan. Lloyd goes for the centre of the post. Pupil. Gamble through 2 defenders and over. The Scotsman scores. And Clifton take the lead again. And Gamble will have the chance to knock over his own points and put them 27-24 ahead.
Deserved for Glenn, to be fair. He's been very lively all game.
There was acres of space out wide, so he had to finish off there. We would have been in real trouble.
Yeah, I think the wingers would have been very annoyed if he didn't score that one, but yeah, fair play to him, got over the line, put Clifton back ahead.
I think the forwards would be annoyed if he didn't score that one, doing all the work, and then when the backs call it out the back and they don't finish it, it's never.
Yeah, I think everyone
nice
would have been annoyed, to be honest.
Now, Glenn Gamble was a real technician, but he's certainly got that physicality about his game as well. Used to playing out on the wing for Scotland and indeed for Clifton last season when he started this game at number 11. But now at fullback, hasn't gone all his way from the tee tonight. These points could be huge to take them out of a penalty. And I don't think Kirkham would go for the draw. It was a big chase from the Blue Storm, but it's a fine penalty. And that's a 3-point game, and I don't think that Kirkham would settle for the draw, so it is a big 2 points there to keep them a penalty out of reach. Here it is again here. There's no one out there marking
yeah, you needed to score
Harry
that
Giles.
one.
Kirkham are not messing around here, keen to get things going again.
When you're ready.
And there's plenty under it. What a take from Clifton College. Under a world of pressure.
Jaden Sullivan loves taking those high balls.
Strong carry off his wing, Candavan level. Penalty advantage. And another gain line carry, this time from the man on the hat-trick, Evan Davis. I think now they'll look to play. Oh, it's juggled and held, and he's straight through the hole. Off goes Theo Prole, over the top. Fantastic hands.
Great take from Vinny there.
What a take from Prole. And it's Jones. Driven back. Kirkham over the ball. Oh, not rolling is the call.
Good from Clifton, keeping it quick. They're not slowing down just because they've gone ahead. They want another try.
Another try, and it's a long way back for Kirkham Grammar School. Post is the call.
That's time, boys, okay? That's the kick.
I mean, it means a definite try is needed from Kirkham, but would have been nice to see a little drive more from Clifton.
Well, hold on a minute.
When you got 10.
I think the referee may have called time after this kick. I'm not sure Kirkham know that.
I'll let you know when you got 10, mate, all right?
Glenn Gamble will take all the time in the world here.
Yeah, it's a massive kick for Glenn here.
I think the referee said time. He didn't say it very loud. Gamble. From way out on that left-hand side. Final kick of the game for Clifton. It's in play, and Kirkham will keep going. And now they are on last play.
Release! No, leave it!
Leave it is the call.
Don't need any penalties here from Clifton, just keep him down here.
Ogbonia! Oh, what a carry from the tight head. Davis gets his hand in there.
One white offside.
Exactly what you don't need that. You don't
That's
need that.
kept the game alive for Kirkham.
One white offside.
Well, I'm glad, in all honesty, that it didn't end there. The referee was not particularly forthcoming, Kieran Mudd, with his call of last play. Good option to take the points, given the circumstances, but Gamble just needed to put a few more on it, even if he hooked it wide.
Just send it over the dead ball there, get the game done.
Clifton boys just got to get a body in the air here. In case it isn't straight, they'll win this ball back.
It's a 3-point game. A try would turn it around for Kirkham. It was a final play winner when they last met in 2022. Bray. Oh, it's just about held by Gudea at scrum half. Another back moves, perhaps. It's Grace. Wide it goes, well held by Ferguson, looks to get on the outside, Ferguson's away, chipped him behind, Linesman's flag is up!
Massive win.
Unbelievable game of rugby that.
Dan Armisted's flag has brought an end to the contest. They thought they were away, they thought they were going to win the game again, Kirkham, in the final play, just as they did 3 years ago. But instead, it was chipped wide. And he was taken out after the ball, and that's caused a little bit of ruckus. But the coaches are shaking hands on the near side here, and they're quickly separated. Ollie, you can understand the frustration because Kirkham thought they went and won it, but up goes the linesman's flag.
I mean, I'm pretty happy Clifton's won that in the end of the day, but yeah, tempers are flying all about. A lot of adrenaline going from both teams, I understand it. But what a game of rugby, and fair play to both teams.
Well, George, who knew that penalty from Gemmell, if it went off the field, would have ended the game. Instead, how close were Kirkham on that far side to going the length and winning it?
Yeah, Kirkham did really well, I thought, especially in that second half. Just we had the chat at half time. Just when they used their backs more, like they got it to the width and they scored a lot of tries and got a lot of chances down that edge. But yeah, really good game from both teams. I thought Clifton Pack fronted up really well, especially the front row.
A game of fine, fine margins. Clifton College, in the end, have hung on. The game was back and forth all the time. But in the end, they just had enough left in the tank, Clifton College. Deep in their reserves, both benches exploited to the very last. But Clifton hung on for a famous victory. Their 10th win in the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game. Here's the opener from Davis, George. A finish any front row would be proud of.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous, to be fair, from Everton. Something a winger would do.
But Kirkham responded straight away with a driving maul. Finished off in the end by Miller Anderson. And would you believe it, Kirkham in fact took the lead here. Quick thinking by the captain and the England international Charlie Bray. As you see at this next phase, just flying straight through the breakdown. And then perhaps the game could have been Kirkham's. But Clifton fought back amazingly well. That try, Kirkham swear was a knock-on, but Kieran Mudd was closest to it, and he gave the score. Another for the front row. That time, in the second half, it was Clifton who went ahead again. Smith Milne off to England camp now. And Ogbonia really was a game for the front row.
Yeah, it seems that every try was just boys powering over.
But this was an unbelievable score, finished off by Ferguson, the substitute. Great work from Cole Cullen, the son of Christian, in the build-up to that one. I'm not sure we knew exactly how crucial this score was at the time. It's Gamble who wins it. Perhaps their best player in the very bright Clifton College team, the Scottish international. He won it for them in the end. And then that final moment at the end of the game, up went the linesman's flag to deny Kirkham another outstanding breakaway score.
Really promising stuff for Clifton, looking forward to next year. Loads of lower six boys on the bench that came on, loads started. And yeah, it was really good to see Clifton use everyone on their bench, everyone put on a massive shift.
Well, in the 14th Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game, it is the 10th win for Clifton College. They've got one over Kirkham after the sides last met. A 1917 loss on that occasion, but this was a famous victory by narrow margins. Well, don't go anywhere, because there are some important post-match conversations to be had with Angus Savage pitchside. But first, of course, we will have the presentation. Well, just before the presentation, really quickly, George, I want to say thank you very much, and Ollie as well. Thank you for joining us for this game.
Thanks for having us. Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Really good. Really good game.
I'll let you both head down to I'll meet up with the old boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we will leave you briefly with the scenes of Michelle, of course, Ryan Bresnahan's mother, leading the presentation. And I think we're going to be joined by Angus Savage up top, just to have a conversation about how important this game is, and also to try and dissect the outstanding rugby we've had on show.
Year on year, and I'm always overwhelmed by my demanding into it, and it just goes so quickly that all the preparation that goes into tonight. I went into Clifton College School Sunday, and I apologise if you've heard Ryan's story before, because obviously the story hasn't changed.
And Angus has joined us up top. Well, Angus, what a game. It was exciting up here. It must have been unbelievable down on the sidelines.
Michelle addresses players down there. We explained to them before game, didn't we, and said this one always goes down to the wire, and is a bit dramatic. Well, turns out it really is. Wow.
Referee caught us unawares. I was lucky really to pick it out from the ref mic. He said as Glenn Gammon was lining it up that it will be last play from the kick. I'm not sure Clifton knew that was the case either at the time, but then for the kick not to go dead, it was almost impossible to go dead with a dead ball the size of the ones here at Clifton. Goodness me, Kirkham ran out the other end, and the linesman's flag spared the home side.
Yeah, I was pitch side. I was right next to Johnny Rodham, the director of rugby at Kirkham, and a couple of the Clifton College players. We were all trying to work out exactly how long was left on the game. For probably about the last 10 minutes, trying to make head or tail of what the time was. I want to talk about Glenn Gamble. You know, he was getting kind of frustrated with himself through the game. I think he made a couple of errors that he wasn't happy with. But there is that thing, isn't there, that top quality players come through when it matters. And in that sort of final couple of minutes of the game, he made that searing break about 60 metres from deep inside his own half, almost crossed the line there. And it's only a couple of phases later when he then does crash over and obviously slots the conversion as well to secure the victory. What an outstanding sort of way to finish the game from a top-class player stepping up when his team needed it most.
Didn't go all his way this evening under the high ball, especially Kirkham were piling on the pressure. This game is always so special because it means just a little bit more. As you can see, the full crowd and both sets of players paying full attention here to the message.
Yeah, Michelle really takes a lot of pride in talking to all the players. Obviously, we spoke to her, she goes and visits both teams before the game happens. She also then does this talk at the end of the game as well. Really makes an effort to get to know both sets of players. The other thing I think is worthy of note from tonight's game, Will, and as a front rower yourself, I'm sure you'll appreciate this. you've got an England tight head on the Kirkham side and some seriously good players around it. And Clifton managed to establish dominance really in the scrum. That was some feat tonight.
Yohan Davis, perhaps the best player on the pitch today, with 2 tries and some outstanding work at the set piece. But then as well, Lawrence Ogbonnia did his England chances. No worries
I thought
here.
at the end there that he might burst out and go all the way.
A couple of fantastic carries, a try that very nearly won Kirkham the game. And Ted Smith-Milne as well with another try. Front row were crucial today for both teams as we expected, but never has that prediction come true so quickly. And when Davis scored in the corner, from then it was a strike-fest, an unbelievable game.
27-24. I mean, these games just, they don't disappoint, do they? They don't disappoint. I genuinely can't wait to go down there in a couple of moments' time and chat to some of the players. I want to know how they feel about that, because it was an emotional roller coaster up in comms. I'm sure it was an emotional roller coaster down pitch side. I want to know what it was like if you're actually on the field, because it must have been absolute chaos out there.
And some of those young under-16 players, sorry, under-17, lowest 6th players, did a fantastic job out there this evening. And the future looks very bright for Clifton in a season in which they are recovering, you could say, from a couple of tough injuries in key positions, and also losing 5 players to the academy system.
Tell you what, another lad there who I thought was absolutely brilliant, just saw the back of his shirt, Kirkham Grammar School skipper Charlie Bray. Some of his work, particularly defensively, was just extraordinary. We saw one cover tackle down here that he just had absolutely no right to make, really. Absolutely extraordinary piece of play.
It's a lovely moment for the players as well, an important memento for them from this game.
So it is. And as they wrap up, Wilf, I'm going to jump downstairs and see if I can get a word with all of them. I'll leave you to talk us through the final couple of moments up here, but wow, what a night.
Thanks, Angus. Heading down pitch side then to chat to some of the organisers and hopefully some of the players as well, who have played their part in an unbelievable game. Well, the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game is always a special occasion, but it is rare that a game with this much hype, this much potential, fulfills those promises. It's been another cracker. A game that the ending of which just snuck up on us all here. The game was of such quality, of such incredible talent on show, as each player is handed their medal here for participation. But Clifton this year have tasted victory for, as we've said, the 10th time. Just 4 losses in this game, once to Millfield back in 2020, and once to Kirkham Grammar School as well, of course, in 2022. A few early defeats in the running when this game was played locally amongst the Bristol schools originally, and how it's grown since then to this wonderful occasion. Of course, the scenes at the end of the game, things lit up a touch, as you can understand, given the importance of this occasion. As now Kirkham receive their medals. Charlie Bray, it's Michelle Bresnahan there as well. And what a moment for these players. Of course, a 3-year cycle at the school, so few of these players will have taken part the last time these sides met in 2022. So a great moment for them as well to be involved in such an occasion. And the touchline still mobbed there down the bottom, even in this late hour. Well, what a day for the Ryan Bresnahan Memorial Game to take place as well. Beautiful conditions, outstanding rugby, everything you expect from such an occasion. Well, I am now, in a few moments, going to chuck you down to Angus, who has the Clifton Director of Rugby, Matt Salter, I believe. Over to you then, Angus, down on pitch side.
Right then, I am down on the pitch with the Director of Rugby at Clifton College, Matt Salter. Some game that.
Yeah, I think 3 years ago it was some game, and now we've had 140 minutes of unbelievable rugby against Kirkham, and for them to travel all this way is great for us, but then to have that level of game, and it went our way this time, which is obviously pleasing for us, but just for me, what a great advert. What a great advert for schoolboy rugby. Just magnificent intensity, and what an occasion for all the boys there together, arm in arm, after 70 minutes of battling with each other is what sport's about.
Really is, and as you say, the quality of rugby out there was just extraordinary, and the energy from the boys as well. I mean, that was a long game. It seemed like it was going on and on and on. And Glenn Gamble going 60 metres with 78 minutes on the clock, or 68 minutes on the clock. Yeah. It was just, the energy level's just incredible. Some of the defensive work, your boys were on the floor just chasing after everything. It was incredible.
Yeah, I think credit to them, because Sunday, obviously, a tough game up at Sedbergh, and to turn around in sort of 4 days' time and to come strong at the end probably is a real credit to them. And as you say, we had glimpses of what might happen. A few counter-attacks, a few carries and things like that, and then in the final 10 minutes we kind of put it together a little bit and showed the threat we've been demonstrating, and I'm just pleased for the boys. They got Exeat this weekend, they can walk in proud to school tomorrow and just feel all the things that you want them to feel, that energy about themselves. So, but for me, the game is amazing. It's an advert that everyone wants to see, and I think credit to both sides. It was just a great example of schoolboy rugby.
And that's what tonight's all about, really, isn't it? 'Cause obviously we're here supporting Life for a Cure. It's about creating an event that honours Ryan's memory, but also that really shows off what school rugby and school sport and school spirit is all about, and that game just exemplified it.
Yeah, there's 300 kids come up from the school to watch, and as I say, there's younger age groups that are here to watch, and they feel part of it, and I think that creates a legacy. And I think these boys would have stood there, watched 3 years ago when Kirkham came, put in an amazing performance again and went away with the spoils, and the old boys are back here as well watching that game, and that's what it's all about. It's creating schoolboy memories, and I think today will certainly be one of those.
Certainly will be. Life doesn't get any easier for you boys. You've got a big game next weekend as well.
Yeah. I sometimes think, oh my goodness, the start of the season has been unbelievable, but that's what you want to do, isn't it? Harrow away, Llandovery at home, Sedbergh away, Kirkham here. Those are things that create memories, and I know, but looking back, my school days are the greatest memories I've got, and I hope they create it for these boys as well.
Certainly, and that is what it's all about. It's all about memories on the field. It's all about memories with your mates. And I think privileged to be sort of touchline in amongst all the subs, and it was clear that is what today is all about. It was mates catching up with mates from last year's team, leaning over the advertising hoardings, wanting to have a chat, and that's what makes these sort of events so special, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, absolutely. And whenever we ask the boys if they can come back and speak with you guys and things like that, they just jump at the chance, because they see familiar faces, families, friends, parents, and I think that's what it's really, really about. The legacy of sport is something so powerful that people want to come back for, and I think that's what hopefully we create here.
And Michelle's put together some kind of event. It gets better every year, it feels.
Yeah, it does. It grows and grows and grows, and sort of the interest locally grows and grows and grows. And I think everyone's sort of, it's almost a time before people go back to university. So it's that kind of last occasion. Lots of people meet up before they go back off to university, and that's the lovely thing about it. So that creates that really nice warm atmosphere, I think.
Perfect. Top man, thanks for that.
mate.
I'll grab that mic off you.
Brilliant. Oh,
I'll
handshake.
shake your
There we
hand
go.
as well. Top man, Matt Salter there, Clifton College Director of Rugby. Right, we're going to see if we can speak to some of the players because we need to hear what they've got to say. And I think I've spotted Glenn Gamble over there, having his photo taken with some girls. We can go and interrupt that, can't we? Excellent. How much can we embarrass one man on TV? No, he'll be absolutely fine. We will go and see if we can chat to him. Glenn, any chance for a word?
Yeah, of course.
You've got your own microphone this year.
Oh, thank you very much.
We spoke to you last year. If you bring it right up to your face, we'll be able to chat to you nicely. Wow, what finish!
Yeah, it was a good finish. I mean, credits to Kirkham. They gave us an amazing game and such a good event, and it was an amazing way to finish it. I was lucky to be on the end of it, but really it was the team performance that got us to the end there.
Defensively, you guys put in a real shift. Some crucial turnovers at important times.
Yeah, definitely. There was boys that really stuck in there. Losing our captain really early on was a massive blow for us, and he's one of our key players in defence. And there's boys that really stepped up coming off the bench, like Raf, number 17. I thought he was exceptional, and Evan Davies, obviously the man of the match, really put a shift in for us. Almost
with the try of the century as well, right there at the end. Searing break.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough. I didn't control the backfield very well, and the ball was bouncing. I just saw a gap, and I was lucky enough to go through it. I don't think it was anything more than that. Got tackled, and we managed to keep our composure, get on the line, and scored the try at the end. So yeah, really pleased with the team performance, and just want to apologise for the sour end at the end. It's an amazing event, and never wanted to end like that. We've made up, and all's good.
Top man. I mean, there's not a lot that would say that. So well done, mate. Big games keep coming. Massive one coming up next. Excited for it?
Yeah. Hartpury's always an amazing game. We've got them home again this year. It's going to be great. And then after that, Millfield. So 2 of our biggest games of the year coming off the back of this. We're really happy to get the result here. Credits to Kirkham though.
Brilliant. Glenn, thanks for chatting to us. I'll grab that mic off you.
Thank you very much.
Top man. Glenn Gamble there, exemplifying the spirit of school rugby. Right, shall we go and see if we can get a quick word with Johnny Rodham, the Kirkham Grammar School Director of Rugby. Always a good chat on camera, and he's got a live game coming up soon, so I'm sure he'll like to talk about that. Let's go and just jump in on him here. Johnny, could I have a little word with you? Got a microphone for you. What a game that was.
Yeah, it was a great game of rugby. I mean, both teams attacked well, defended well, both teams made errors. I just think Clifton deserved to win the game. You know, we made one too many errors, and they'd have been kicking themselves if they hadn't just got that scoreboard ticking over at the end there. So fair play to them. You know, well played.
It was nervy stuff though, right from the start. Clifton came out the blocks flying. I was thinking that you guys are going to have to dig in deep here, but you did. The boys sort of started to find their feet a little bit. Big atmosphere, found their way into the game, and for a long time it looked like you might just get away with nicking it.
Yeah, I mean, some of these boys haven't played at a pace and intensity like that before in their lives. So we needed that game. We needed to find out where we are, and we can get back in next week and start working on what we need to work on and try and get me better for next time. So, you know, we need to play teams like that to see where you are. They were fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you what, you say get yourselves ready for next week. You've got a big game next week. Got a big game in about 10 days' time as well, live streamed against Terranure College. It doesn't slow down for you.
Yeah, we've got a really exciting couple of weeks coming up, and you know, a good test for the boys. And I said to them, you look back in 10, 15 years' time, you go, wow, that was a mega sort of 6 weeks of rugby, and we threw if you got to throw everything at it, and you're going to be proud of yourselves at the end of it. We'll see where we are in 6 weeks, however long it is. But yeah, what an opportunity they've got.
Absolutely incredible. I tell you what, if they keep defending like that, the amount of effort that was going in on defence was just incredible.
Yeah, the message tonight was, when you lose the ball, I want to see enthusiasm. Get comfortable not having the ball and see what teams can throw at you, and just keep tackling, and hopefully you get the ball back eventually and see where we are.
I'll tell you what, they've got the ball back plenty. That ball was going this way and that throughout that game. It's absolutely fantastic. Johnny, thanks for speaking to me. I'll grab that off you, and we will see you in a couple of weeks' time. Kirkham Grammar School against Terranure College, one of Ireland's giants, is coming up live in a few weeks' time. before that, we've got plenty of live action from all over the country as well. We are at the Stonex on Wednesday night for a massive, massive double-header. Berkhamsted against Northampton School for Boys, who are arguably the best team in the country right now, although these two might have something to say about that after tonight. They are taking on Berkhamsted at the Stonex. It's a double-header, though, because there's also lacrosse straight after that when Berkhamsted take on Moreton Hall from Shropshire. Then Friday night, it is Friday Night Lights at Merchant Taylors as they take on Reading Bluecoat. And then a big weekend of netball coming up, ISL netball, so pay close attention to that. But there is loads and loads and loads coming up here on NextGen Live over the course of the next few weeks. And I'll tell you what, Kirkham Grammar School are going to be building up to that Terra Newell game in style. They are up for it. Clifton College, they've got a weekend off now, but they've got a big game against Millfield next up. Wow, it just doesn't get any easier for these lot. What a fantastic game, what a fantastic cause. A Life for a Cure is the name of the charity. RyanBresnahan.org is where you need to go to find out more and to donate. But from all of us here at Clifton RFC, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on Wednesday night.
I actually don't trust the stability.
you.